Welcome to the StatTree video module for factorial analysis of covariance. To test whether there are differences between two or more categories on a continuous variable with a covariate independent continuous variable, the factorial ANCOVA would be appropriate. You will need two categorical variables and two continuous variables in order to run this test. In looking at the preferred entertainment viewing survey, demographic question A is categorical with two nominal values, and B is categorical with more than two nominal values. Both would be appropriate for the independent variables. Demographic question C is continuous and would be appropriate as the covariate variable. Any of the scale questions 3 through 7 would be appropriate for the continuous dependent variable for our demonstration. For this demonstration, we will use question 3. With the PEVS dataset open in SPSS, you would choose race and gender as the independent variables, linear as the dependent variable, and age as the covariate. To run the two-way ANCOVA for differences, go to Analyze in the top menu, select General Linear Model, and choose Univariate. When the Univariate dialog box appears, select the gender variable and press the arrow button next to the Fix Factors box. Do the same step for the race variable. Then select the linear viewing variable and press the arrow button next to the dependent variable box. Finally, select the age variable and press the arrow next to the covariates box. Press the Options button. When the Univariate Options dialog box appears, select Descriptive Statistics and Estimates of Effect Size options under Display and press the Continue button. Now press the OK button. SPSS will generate an output in a new window. As with all statistical tests, the first result to look for is a significance figure associated with the test score. If the significance figure meets your preset criterion, you will need to report your test results in your research paper. You will find those significance figures here. In this test, we have met our significance criterion for the test of the interaction and main effects, but not for the covariance of age. Here are your test results for the interaction and main effects. You would report these figures as well as the effect size figures under partial eta squared for those significant findings. If the significance figure does not meet the criterion, test results do not need to be reported in your research paper. However, you will need to report that the test failed to find a significant difference or relationship in the data. To see what this output looks like, along with a reporting example, press the Output button on the Sending page from the StatTree module. Additionally, these procedures can be run from an SPSS syntax file. The code for this can be copied from the new browser window when you press the Script button on the Sending page from the StatTree module.